Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Tonight we return to Factorio Mosaic Megabase, where we are hopefully doing the finishing touches to get everything running today. Or everything started today, not everything running today. Holy cow. Get everything started today by getting all of the rest of the sort of base resources on the rails and get started making one science at a time with all of its build-up. So, to kind of jump back in here to our Hell mod. Oh, hey, Phasian. Welcome to the stream. Hell mod updated again today, along with... Oh, I know what we can do first. Hell mod updated today along with other mods, because Factorio updated to 0.18.13. 13? I don't even know what version it is anymore. Yes, 0.18.13, including the new character GUI. This is going to take me some getting used to. First of all, everything is now in like these weird fixed spot things that are either occupied or not, instead of being sort of laid out in a, I guess in a traditional way, I would say, for lack of a better word, but kind of laid out in these fixed spot, anchor spot, I don't know what they're called, things. And so we have still the same 4 tabs with the same set of items. I think they're in the same rows at least. Like they're still in the same order, the same kind of layout. But I think it's wider than it used to be. Maybe. So things wrap at different spots maybe. There's a new character tab here that you can control your character color using sliders, which is nice. You can also access the equipment grid through here, as well as the weapons, which are also down here, and so the equipment grid is down here, but it gives you that access. The personal robot and exoskeleton toggles are available here, in addition to down here. And the logistics tab is radically different. What the plus and, oh, I see what the plus and minus is for. To add and subtract rows. So logistics tab being radically different is kind of new. Well, yeah, duh. It's kind of a new idea. So instead of having the request and the logistics trash be separate spots, separate settings, now it's the same setting. So now there's a double slider here, with the first one indicating how much of a request you want, or the left one I should say, and the right one indicating how much of a overflow you want to auto trash. So in this case, for iron chests, I want to request 50, and I want to throw away basically none because my maximum amount is infinity. I don't think I have anything set to request and trash at the same time, but we could with like this. So I can easily slide this down, oopsie, and meet it there in the middle. And what this would do is make sure that I have 50 red inserters, longhand inserters, and auto trash anything over 50. So if I happen to have had 51 here, it would have auto trashed the last one. Do I have anything that I can reasonably demonstrate that with, or have I been pruning my inventory well? Oh, here I have one set with both. So this stone I have set so to auto request 40, and that's so that we can make our stone water wells, and auto trashing over 100. So that's kind of the concept there. Let me see what else we have. And then auto trashes that auto trash everything would just be 0, 0, something like that. And also you can turn on and off your personal logistics and auto trash options. This is great if you get smeared by a train, because then you can turn this off and the bots won't deliver a bunch of crap to you that you then have to trash so that you can pick it up off of your corpse when you go back to your corpse. So this is a much requested, much wanted feature, and it'll be a very nice, yeah, yay indeed. It'll be a very nice thing if you happen to get smushed by a train, or, you know, die to biters, but you're not going to die to biters in many of my games. So we're talking about trains here. All right, so the plan today, last time we got iron and copper on the rails, at least going to green circuits. I fixed the green circuit arrays now, so they work. So all 4 blocks, 8 arrays are backed up now because it's been a little while. And now it's time to get more stuff on the rails. So I put out a station and pump jacks in both of the 2 in-base crude locations, our in-posts here. We just need to go out to those each and put out the pipes and connect in the stations. Also put the station hardware in here. I left 4. I don't think I'm going to do that for either of these. This one's only going to produce 740 per second to start with, and this one's only going to produce 551 to start with. So I think maybe 2 stations will be enough for those, just because they don't produce a whole lot. But we also need to get steel on the rails, which means we need to outpost that. I did start laying down a mining array or mining field here. We'll have to lay out a steel array before we can get that going. And finally, we need stone and stone bricks. So I have laid out a mine, a few half smelting columns, because stone uses a full belt, more or less, to produce a half a belt of stone bricks. So the more or less being the productivity modules here. And so I'm producing eight belts, hopefully, here. 4 of them going straight to stone. 4 of them, which would actually become 2, going to stone bricks. Our numbers here are less than a belt and a half of stone needed, and less than a belt of brick needed. So we're basically producing twice as much as we need, which hopefully will work. Interesting. There's apparently new options in Hellmod, including they move the X over here, and this activate auto frozen game only when the main panel is open. Is interesting. So there must be an option. Do not use this panel unless absolutely necessary. Okay, can do. So there's some new stuff here. I'm not going to fiddle with it. But apparently you can auto freeze the game when you open Hellmod. Maybe that's so you can not get attacked by biters. And then it will unpause. You can unpause it using that play button. So anyway, let's connect these up. So I've already designated these first stations here as stone and these second ones here as brick. I have put controls on all the rail signals like we did in the other parts of the base, so that stone must be stone must be greater than 4K in order to come in, because that's how much a train is, and bricks must be greater than 8K because they stack to 100, so that's how much a train is. This is going to be a little bit squiggly, but we're going to do it anyway. It just fit well enough that I couldn't help but do it this way with the smelting columns. One more over wouldn't have let our roboport fit in here well, so I just did it this way. And we'll go there. Actually, I should probably put it there. And here they come to get that stone that I just picked up. Isn't that nice of them? Is this going to be too close? This is too close. By 1, I think. So I'm going to take it actually all the way back to here. And we'll let the bots come and visit us again. Oops, that one goes there. That one goes there. I mean, I could have made it work, but I think it's better just to do it a little bit easier way. That way I don't have to turn this one. Alright, so that's those. And then I want to figure out where we can bring in the stone bricks. We're not bringing in fuel here, because we decided we're not bringing fuel into the stations that are smelting and mining. That'll all be handled by the destinations. Arbitrary, yes, but fun either way. Okay, and then you can go there, and that connects in perfectly there, of course. And then we do these. I'm going to join all 4 of those together using a 4-to-4 balancer. I suppose I can do one manually this time. I've done them manually sometimes and done them automatically or using the blueprints other times. But this one's simple enough to do by memory that hopefully I didn't mess it up and embarrass myself. You go there, you go there, there, delete, delete, and done. Okay. So these have simple balancers here because everything outputs on one side. These are actually one furnace bigger than the ones we did a few episodes ago in the old base, because I checked the numbers again and it should be 7.7 per to output a full belt, or sorry, to use a full belt of stone. Yes, and this only outputs 27 stone bricks, so 27 times 4 is 108, but since you only need 39.7, we've got about triple the amount that we actually need. Okay, so you go here, there. That fit just perfectly. Oopsie. Nope, you go there. And you go there. And so as you can see, they are not full, but they are full enough for the fact that we don't have any gray science in this base. And now these are all backed up because I did this a little while ago, and then I waited to start the stream. So it's going to take them a minute to empty out their internal buffers and get everything onto the belt. But they will, because they will not produce... oh, wait a minute. They will. They're producing 27. That's more than a half a belt. I need to have a balancer on these all here. And I think I'll just take this one out then. Because then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't put it down in one further without too much effort. So we're going to put it there. It's fine because they're not going to be perfectly balanced anyway. Unless I did better balancers up here. But I think it'll be fine as it goes into this stuff anyway. Because I could either force these 5 onto one side, but I think it's fine this way. Once they all kind of drain out and balance themselves out, it'll all work out in the end anyway. How much stone did I end up picking up in that endeavor? About 50 more. I think we might have 39. But I'm going to need it anyway to make the deep water wells. We also need some iron for that. And offshore pumps. Apparently I need some iron. Okay, well, let's go... oh, I know why. I dumped all of my iron when I was fixing the green circuits into green circuits. And I didn't keep any for myself. So that's working. It should be fine. And we're picking up miners randomly as they finish off. We can't drive through here automatically yet. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to drive. I'm going to walk and hopefully not die. Up here. And we can look at these. Yeah, I think 2 is going to be enough. 2 stations are going to be enough for this. So let's take out... Actually, I'm going to take out the back 2 stations this time. Just for variety. Oh, we need to get a little bit more there. There. Since crude oil doesn't need any extra space in the, prep for the station, like a smelting area or whatever, like ores do, I might as well bring these closer, and that means fewer pipe segments before we get to the dangerous spot. So let's come down here. I want to grab a station like this one. Actually grab all the way back to the signal, but not the station itself. Or the stop itself. So this goes here. And there. And that should set those to close when they're less than 50k, which is 1 train load. This can be changed somehow that I don't know yet. Well, I probably do know. Here. And that can go away. And then that can go there. We need to have some power here. And there. And then this one will need a little bit of power here as well. Okay, so if we kind of bring everything into this area here, which means a lot of things are going to be coming up. or could not do it that way. I think I won't do it that way. Do this here and there. Oops, that goes there and there. And this can go up almost to there. This one can kind of, oopsie, kind of crisscross there and go there. Doing the pipe spaghetti is always fun. Oh, you know what? I should probably move that there. And then I can bring this one in as well. Okay. You can go that way. Maybe you can go this way. You can go this way. Connect those. Connect those. Connect those. Ooh, that's nice. Those like this. Can I hop over all of that? I can indeed. Okay, and then this can go this way. We'll connect these like this. That. This one can be alone. Maybe this one I'll bring up from there and there to there. Okay. Let's see, where do you want to go? Oh. Bring this one over like this. One like this. Go this way. Okay, this one needs to be brought in just now. Now, are they all connected? And this is not a full pipe of oil. So they are connected in two different groupings. This is not a full pipe of oil, so we can not have to worry about that. Let's take this here. But I should probably add some pumps randomly. And I think I'm only going to run one pipe this way. So I can change the way this is here. And put this back the way that it was. Uh-huh. That's how it works. You can go there, there, here, and good. Okay, you go there. Oopsie. There. And those. Auto state's getting a little long. Okay, everybody's pumping away. Oh, I didn't connect those in. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So let's say that I want to put a pump here. Where are my pumps? Pump. And a pump here is probably a good idea. I need power for them. Probably a pump here. That kind of takes kind of 3 segments of this thing and pushes them all into one. And hopefully that means that the crude oil is coming in. And it is. Hey Pedro, welcome to the stream. We are pumping oil. And we need to do the same thing with the other oil field, which is a bit more of a walk, but it's probably just about the same versus getting in the train and driving it down there. So I'm going to walk it. Need the exercise. Did I not set this one up? Oh, you know what? I never set trains up going to the other two. I did not do that. So those two are still dead. We can do that quickly. It won't take long. Uh-oh. What did you send? Oh, nice. I like it. I'll see if I can pull it up before the end of the stream. Okay, let's take out the same two stations here because this one is only 740. So we can easily trim this stuff. That one. I want to do the rest of it by hand. Yeah. Here. I saw you weren't feeling well earlier. Glad you got the nap in and it worked. I'm assuming that's to whatever ratio that YouTube insists on it being, whatever DPI. Let's do this and just not do station names. That'll make my life easier. Gives me a point to align to. Lets me copy in the power poles. All the fun stuff. Okay. So this one is going to be fun too. Ooh. Yeah, I figured there was. That's so kind of... I mean, it's... I get it, but it's... On the other hand, it's like, come on, guys. You could make this stuff easier for people to do what it is they do. I'll do that one as a straight pipe and this one here. Here. Do it like that. That's convenient. Go here. Oopsie. There. And there. Ooh, that's super convenient. Yeah, I know you can't get big companies to ever agree to anything. You can't get small companies. You can't get people to ever agree to anything. So why would you expect it, right? Still, it'd be nice. Wow, that's 2 in a row. Look at that. All right, we have a lot more to go. So I have, again, 2 isolated kind of networks here. But can I bring this one over? No, it's got to come down one more. Fuck on it. Okay. But I'll bring this one over here. And this one's connected. No, I have 3 isolated networks. Okay. Easily resolved. Yeah. That's true. It gives you more outlets for the creativity. I didn't think about that. I just thought about my own laziness. And assumed that applied to everybody. I think we'll do here to there. There. Well, I'll do this one like this. And then do the undergrounds there. And this can go here. Oh, and there. Here to there. There to there. Oh, that's perfect too. And then this one can go like this. Bring that in. That should be every one. Hopefully all connected. And this one can come like this instead. There. And power. Okay, they look to have not filled up whatever their local pipe is super fast. So we could probably just use some pumps here. Maybe I should move that one a bit so I can put a pump in here. Have a heck of a time finding them. There you are. There. And now I disconnected that power. Here. There. Maybe here, but then that needs power. And I think I'll do one here. And that should hopefully work. Those are filling up fast. Yeah, they already have... Well, the first one already has 74K. Alright. So that looks good. Everything's still pumping, which means that nothing is isolated. So we can get some trains loading this stuff in to send to oil refining. We can also do some iron and copper trains here. And this is 4A. We go to iron 5. Do 1K green circuits 4A. Actually, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I do 4B from here. Empty and go. And then I'll do 4A. Guess I should have copied that. Would have been made my life easier. Let's see if I can go find that one. It's going not there. Going here. I don't see the busy little bee. Ah, I just got there. Copy, paste, and then we'll just change this one to 4A. 1K green circuits 4A, iron in, empty, and go. Copper 5. Go. There. Paste. Go to green circuits 4A. Copper in. Empty and go. Get to the kappa. Yes, get to the kappa. Okay, so that takes care of green circuits 4. And look, the iron's already here doing its thing. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Good. I see that stone has already backed up. That's good as well. Alright, come on. Okay, or not. We'll recharge then. Or bring me trains. I'm going to go over here and do whatever one this one is. I'm guessing it's 3. Yep. I suppose I could have sent the trains for it from 4 as well, but what are we going to do? Okay. Iron. Hopefully I'd fixed those other ones correctly. Full to 3, 1K, green circuits. Green circuits starts with a G. 3B, iron in. Empty and wait. Copy and go. Then another one. 3A. In. Empty and go. Ah, there's the fuel train. Papa. 5. 1K green circuits, 3B. Papa. Empty. And then you. Oopsie. Paste. Okay, green circuits, 3A. Kappa. Empty and go. Okay, so now they each have one train serving their nefarious purposes. Both sides are working. That's great. This one hopefully will as well. Iron's already coming in. Copper should be not far behind. Has a little bit further to go. No, actually it's closer. It's just a matter of that I sent them later. I hope. I sent them correctly. That's iron. Yeah, they're loading. There they go. Off to the races. Oh, that's 4. That's 4. 3 must have already been come and gone. I just missed it. Yep, I did. Okay, excellent. So these are designed to kind of back up buffers. So as these buffers fill up, these ones will collect more. Yep. All right, let's head out and work on steel next. So I've started this outpost here. Oh. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Caledorn Special on Discord. Yeah, Caledorn Special. Okay. Well, unless Caledorn's here, hint, hint, that'll remain a secret for as long as I can keep it one. No. Let's see. We're going to process, we're going to load steel down here. Transfer of steel, I should say, but we're going to set up the mine here. So let me drive up to this point. No, I think I'm going to park there. Oh, we were that close. Okay. Out we go. Watch out for the fuel train. And we run. Before I run out there, I need to grab some stuff off the train. That would be smart. Grab the stuff you need, Wally. All these miners that I saved up. Got a ton of beacons. We could use a ton more, probably. We definitely don't have enough modules. How am I doing on furnaces? Let's take the rest of the beacons that we can fit. I'll have to come back into range to get more modules. But at least we can get this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I imagine they're pretty big. Oh, I had lights too. I meant to grab off the train. Doggone it. There go all my lights. Oh well. Can you walk between? Thank you, Squeak Through. Yep, I have lights on the train too that I meant to get. So I have a lot of belts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 belts. These two are definitely small, and they could be shared. I can also do, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can definitely do one of these numbers too. Do like this. And balance that belt a little bit at least. And I can probably share these two or divide those two. Let's do this. And go... Nope. Let's go here. Merge that in. And then this can actually get replaced with just belts. Simplify. Then over here we can do the same kind of thing. This one is necessary. But we can... Nope, let's not go in there. Let's go in here. And then merge after the miner. That can be totally removed. That's not necessary either, so I could simplify that belt. The rest of these should be necessary. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 belts. I looked at the steel layout here. Nope, let's do this one. And we'll trash these trees when we get back into the base's range. And coal and wood. Wait a minute. Why are you trying to insert it into my inventory? You should be filling up these trash slots. That's a weird message. Maybe I just got overwhelmed and couldn't trash it fast enough? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So we need to design this array, which is why I wanted to hurry up and do the other ones and then get this started. One of the arrays I've commonly seen is something like this, where you stagger the furnaces and then direct insert from the furnace smelting iron to the furnace smelting steel, because they still have basically a one-to-one relationship. Oh no, I can't do that far. I need to do it here. You're not necessary. Okay, and then this goes over here. And then what you do is you bring in the iron on this belt here and insert it into the iron smelter. And then you take the steel out here and outsert it onto the belt for the... I should do like this. For the steel. One of these arrays... Let me think. How much steel can one of these arrays consume? Or can one line produce? One line of iron ore. One line of iron ore is... checking the numbers here. 19 steel factories, and actually only 16 iron factories, but we're going to just do 19 and 19. So that will consume one belt of iron ore and produce just over 13 steel, which means that about 3 of these columns would make one belt of steel, just under a belt of steel. So let's figure out how to lay this out. Let me put some modules into these. This will be our sort of template. Go there and there, of course. And then I'll cut that. Thank you, bots. And we need to put a station in here, of course, as well as the smelting arrays. If we wanted to use a station like this one, how much steel do we end up needing? 156.8. We're going to produce here possibly 8 times 13. So that's just right about 100, maybe. So I think I want to have, I think I want these to be 1-2 trains just because steel is such a low production item. Maybe. No, I think I'll do them as 1-4s. But I think I'll only have one station here. Because to fill up 4 wagons, that's 16K. So that'll take a minute to make. But it's all about balancing it out in the end. Oh, I missed. All about balancing it out in the end. So, yeah, we'll do this. And then I think I want to connect it onto maybe over here somewhere. Let me grab that T intersection. And that can go like this, perhaps. No, wait, that's fine. The intersection can go there. I just need to take out these signals, because they would be in the middle, and also these lights, because they need to be a square instead of a side by side. There. And then if this goes here, does that give me, actually, does that give me enough room for 8 columns? Let me turn off my bots. I go right up against, even though those would be, I'm going to go one away so they're not affected by the speed modules. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, dead gray trunk's in the way. 7 doesn't fit. Doggone it. Hey, Roadster. Welcome to the stream. What makes sense? Because I am not known to make a whole lot of sense. Go here. Let's cut that. And we'll move it down by another baton. We're going to build some of those smelting columns, but that's fine. Oh, steel train size? Yeah, it's kind of a whatever meets I don't know kind of thing. T intersection there. And then we'll paste this guy again. Actually, I had the T intersection already baked into it. The other thing is, too, if I change this to 1-2s, then I have to change the signaling here again and all kinds of... No. Stop. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. So I can move that a lot closer now. Or centered, or possibly... Well, how tall are these going to end up being? Copy this. So we need... Ooh, I didn't think about that. Doggone it. That's not going to work. Well, the way that I have it is not going to work. Take it all out, but one. Bots on. Pick it all up. So, the problem with this is, and I know how I can fix it. Bots off. Well, it actually doesn't matter. Take these out. Here. You go there. Get those. So, the steel comes in, or the iron ore comes in there. And then it goes underground to there. And then we put in a box that I don't have very many of. No, that doesn't work either. How is this one usually done? What am I missing? What am I forgetting? I mean, if I wanted them one apart, I'd have to put them in a different space slightly. I guess we could do that, but then they'd be extra spaced, and it would use extra beacons. Not that that's a huge matter, but I don't really want to do that. Of course, if I had Bob's inserters, I'd be all set here. What am I missing? That would have to be there. So the other option is to smelt this in 2 arrays. And that might just be better in the end anyway. 1 array smelting the ore into iron, which we could actually do a bit more with. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so these need to move. This stuff needs to go away. It's probably easier in the end anyway. There. This one goes here. These get those. And then we just do this simple, this is just like what we did before. And we want to make sure that we don't produce, the problem is we can't produce more than 45 plates here. So I need to do these arrays as we did the other ones for the iron. So I can actually go and grab that. So we want 8 of these arrays smelting iron. Yeah. We just go grab one of those instead of building this. That's the smarter thing to do. Let's go grab this thing. Because this is, actually we already have it. We have it here. This is exactly what we want. Which is 8 belts in, 8 belts out. And then, let's turn the bots off. I want to see what this looks like. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably enough. Actually, it's not. 7, 8. Maybe there-ish. And then a steel smelting array would be the same, almost the same thing. Each of these is 13. Yeah. So each belt of steel then is going to be 15 furnaces. Just actually might need to be 16 furnaces. Because I want to be able to consume 45 iron. So yeah, we're talking... doing math here in Kirk McDonald. We're talking 15.4. So we're talking 16 versus the 13 that are here. So the easy way to do this would be to just take another copy of this blueprint. Even though I'm not going to do this. For reasons that I will show you in a moment. Stamp it down. And double it up. Or add 2 more furnaces to the end. The issue is... well, we don't need to have it this far apart. It could really be all the way in here if I did it right. Which is actually good. So let's look at this. First of all, I want to be able to take all of these furnaces. Well, I guess I don't need to flip them because, yeah. Put them there and then add 2 more to the end. This belt becomes the input belt here. So we need to have inserters like this, and then we have an output belt here. And then I guess I can put it down. Copy this one. And then this is going to output, each one of these columns is going to output 10.8, which is less than half a belt. But I could split this halfway-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 8. Let me see where the power poles would need to go. That would be a light. This would be a power pole. Power pole, power pole. We'll need one other one out here somewhere. Right there for the beacons. And then the same thing goes for these. And that gives us enough room to balance and bring things together here before we go into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually a really good place right here. And then that just doesn't have a light. Or we put the lights on the outside. We can put the lights on the outside. That'll make it crazy. Sometimes I like crazy. I'm going to place this one. Or not place it, but ghost it so I can see it. That's perfect. Excellent. So that should be a steel column. Does anyone see an issue with that? We have 13 furnaces here, making iron ore into iron. That'll make take in 37.5 iron ore and make 45 plates. And then we have, oh, we need 16, not 15. That's an issue. We need to copy this one here. Paste that. Then this one goes here and here. And this power pole is good still to cover it. That's okay. I don't know either. Alright, so then we have 13. Okay, thank you, autosave. We have 13 here. And we have 16 here. And that'll make 10.8 steel per second. And this will be the belt coming out right here. Delete some more trees here. Or mark for deletion some more trees. The belt coming out here will bring all 8 of those belts into an 8-to-4 balancer. Which is how big? There. And that one. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to copy this whole thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of stuff. I know I don't have that much stuff. I'll do the balancing later. Let's go back to an 8-to-8 balancer. Or here. It's going to have to be back here just a tad. Let's see, maybe down here would be good somewhere. Uh-oh, I messed something up here. Apparently I double stamped that blueprint. Let me just pull this all out here. Good thing I caught it. Then we'll grab this again. Drop that down. Okay, back to the balancer. One just needs to come through there. Two need to come through there. So right there should be good for the balancer. I think I can start ordering the bots back to work again. I hope. At least. This goes here. There. Guess I could stop right there. You go there, and you come over here, right there. Should I take the risk and wire this thing up? Eh, why not? You only live once, right? I'm actually not going to hook the belts to their destinations just yet. Because I want the productivity modules before I do, and I need to go back to the base logistics zone and request them. Did I plant everything that I could plant? No, I didn't, but now I have. And it is lovely. Okay, sure. And sure, go pick up some trees. Chomp, chomp, num, num. Here. Charge, charge. And we're almost out of juice, too, so that's good. Our bots pretty much just used our entire battery storage. Okay, so we need a lot more beacons. A lot more belts. A lot more modules. And a lot more furnaces. Who knows what we need? Let's see. Wait, did I put a radar out there? I did. I need to put another one out, though. Let's see. Ghosts. Another 200 speed modules. 138. 132. And 100 productivity modules. And a crap ton of inserters. Oh boy. My train's down here. I do have some stuff in the train, but we need more than I have in the train anyway, so I'm going to drive back to the mall area. The mall area. Wow, it's way over there. Go right here. We'll see what we find. The bots are almost certainly chasing me down right now. There's a couple. So I have some beacons left. Some trains. There's my lights that I need. The engines. Alright. It was... Wrong thing. This one. We're going to need 1,000 bots. 132 Furnaces, 138 beacons. Crap ton of lights. 400 inserters. Wow. Okay. I need to double this request here to 200. I'm going to request a crap ton more lights. Wait, that didn't double. I forgot. So now, when you do this, you have to click the check. Otherwise, it doesn't keep... I'm going to mess that up like a million times. That needed 400 and something inserters. I'm going to request 500. Dang it, I did it again. I'm going to mess it up so many times. They got to come up with a better way to handle that. That's not going to work. It was 130 something beacons. I have 100 on request plus 50 in here, so we should be good on beacons. Once I get the ones I have, though, I'm going to put this request down a bit, I think, because I don't want that many in my bags all the time. I don't know if I can hold all this stuff. I may have to drop the requests down and dump some stuff in the train. Needed more furnaces than I have. I'll drop 50 of those in the train. Okay, now I can take the light request back down to a more reasonable number. I think I'll make it 100, though, permanently. We have the lights we need. There. Let's see. And it shows you a little color, too, as to what you don't have fulfillment on yet. Which is nice. Anything in yellow, you don't have fulfilled. I thought it was supposed to show a different color if there wasn't enough available. But it doesn't appear to be doing that. That was from a year ago when they first announced this new UI, though. So they could have changed things. Where are we at here? Oh. We can add this in. I never did delete Angel's Warehouses, but we haven't researched them, so we'll call that good. But at least you can see at a glance which stuff you still need fulfillment on, which is nice. I'm going to double this request. No, I'm not going to double it. I'm just going to do stash them in the train and go get some more method. Okay, what else can we do from space here? Anything we can do? I mean, we could start sending some trains around, I suppose. But the ones we really need to start on probably is crude oil. I want to get this thing done. How close are you? 64. 361. Dang. I'm just demanding, that's all. Wait, was it 500 something or 400 something? Or 400 something and 300 something we needed? Ghosts. It was 412. That's insane. That's a lot of inserters. And to be fair, none of these really need to be stack inserters. I could make them all blue inserters, and that would save quite a bit because, yeah, because they're not outputting that much. Let's stop this request where it is. Put it back down to 100. I'll make those blue inserters. How many do I have blue inserters? I don't have enough of those, though. I'll just do it this way. Okay. Let's get a... Well, that stuff's delivering still. Let's get a upgrade planner, a new upgrade planner, to go from green inserters to blue. And at least here on the output side of steel, these can be blue inserters. And that'll reduce that demand quite a bit. And reduce the waste quite a bit. Even on the input side, it might be able to be blue inserters. Do I have enough? I should have checked that before I left the area. Do I have enough now? $128. No, I do not. Go get them. Okay, we got the furnaces we needed. Got the inserters we need, just about. And it just went not yellow anymore. Excellent. Okay. I'll park here this time. I think that might have been where I parked the last time too, but we'll go with it. Are we there yet? Yes. Now we are. Except that I left half of that stuff still in the train. Okay. What can I pick up? Take those. Let's take as many of those as we can, but we'll have to come back anyway. Okay. That's fine. Can we run out of everything? So much stuff to make. So little time. And the bots are draining the crap out of the battery. Well, it should be slowing down a bit. Oh, I didn't get enough power poles either. Dang it. I don't think I have any of those in the train either. Oh, really? You had to put the one that I was standing on. There's all these open ones, and you had to put the one I was standing on. Maniac. Okay, we just need those last furnaces. Ooh, look at all the demand we need now. So red means that it's totally not available in the network. Okay, that's what red means. All the lights. Some of the belts. I guess I didn't need the boxes. I might, though. Rest of the inserters. Furnaces. Rest of the beacons. And I don't have the power poles, but that'll be fine. We'll get those. I'll get those after. We'll get this thing turned down with what we have, and then I'll get those afterward. I really want to get this thing going. In this stream, please. I thought I had enough. I guess I didn't have enough modules. Okay, well. I guess we can hook it up the way that it is. Just to make sure it works. I know I picked up iron ore in that transaction. I should have anyway. Oopsie. Guess I didn't until just now. So, in theory, it's working the way that I wanted it to. It's not going to produce as much just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. But that's just because of the productivity and speed modules being missing. Okay, autosave. Thank you. Oh, huh. Jeez. And I ran out of belts. I mean, I have more on the train. I didn't get them. Well, that's at least working. Did I set trains up at the steel transfer? I did not. hello. Fuel train. Okay, let's head down, first of all, to the steel transfer station down here. And then a train engine. Copy, paste. Any fuel. I didn't really need that many. We'll go with it anyway. There. Okay. Thought I messed that up. And then we need cars. And I should be able to find us a steel train to copy paste. Get the filters. Perfect. You know what? I need to have that fuel back. Oh, hey, we just finished our research. That was handy. Okay, and you can go here. And there. That's a weird behavior. All right. So these guys are going to go from steel distribution, or steel... Oh, I didn't connect this up. Doggone it. Okay. We need to go out a bit further, I think, than this coal if we wanted to ever use this coal. Or I could just go straight through it. I think I'll just go straight through it. I can always mine in the middle of it. Actually, I think I will do a T going this way here. Means that you need to be here somewhere. Out of the ordinary. And then this one. Not that straight. There we go. There. I'm going to take this signal out, and this signal out. As well as these two here. Okay, good. Now, did I name these stations? This station. Not correctly. Outpost Steel 1. Full to steel distribution in. Empty. Copy, paste. Go, and go. Not that we really need two trains, but we'll do that. So, I think that's going to be our last action for tonight, is to get steel into the distribution center, or at least get it ready to come into the distribution center. I should have ridden one of the trains up there. Back here. I'll hop on that train, since they go fast. Oh, and these are all backwards. I gotta be real careful because I want to jump on this train before it pulls away. You know what? I'll hop in the car. I will ride it from the second car. The other station was fine, by the way. Just the one was messed up. Okay. Built those. Load that up. And that's going to take a while to load. I mean, not super long, but a while. So we're going to leave it here. I will go and get the power poles and other pieces we need for this, the modules and such. And that'll be ready for the next stream on Thursday. And even though I've said it now twice, we'll actually get stuff made next time for real. So, is there anyone live or anyone who's watching who would like to be rated? If not, I have a target. Alrighty. So we're going to raid the Co-op Junkies. They're playing Wilson, Lords, and Mayhem. As they have been on the past several Tuesdays. And we will be back here on Thursday for some more Factorio. So thank you all for coming. And I will see you all next time. Bye for now.